Hello guys, today we are testing out all of the drugstore tubing mascaras. Now if you're new here, hello, my name is May. I've reviewed a ton of mascaras, mainly drugstore. I feel like that's my specialty. I have a whole entire playlist. I'll leave that in my end card if you're interested, but I'm very picky with my mascaras. And that's because I have short straight lashes, I have monolids, so my lashes are just constantly hitting my oily eyelids. So because of my features, I'm very picky. Typically tubing mascaras don't really work out for me. In my recent winter favorites, I talked about how the e.l.f. Lash Extender mascara was a really nice tubing mascara that actually did a pretty good job. We're gonna talk about all the ones that are available. I was able to find 6 of them, so if I'm missing any, if I'm missing your personal favorite, definitely let me know down below because I can always do a part 2. So I'm missing one of them, which is, let me make sure I get this right. I have to go and pick it up at my other place tomorrow. It's the number 7 Stay Perfect Longwear Tubing Mascara. So we're missing that one, but that's okay. We'll review that maybe tomorrow or the next day. This video is going to be a longer video with 3 different wear tests, reviewing 6 different mascaras. So we have the number 7 one, the LA Girl Volumatic Full On Volumizing Lash Lifting Mascara, the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes, the Milani Highly Rated Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara. I've heard some great things about this one. The L'Oreal Paris Double Extend Beauty Tubes Mascara. So there are 2 steps. And the last one, which is the one that I know best out of all of these, is the e.l.f. Lash Extender. We have a good mix and price range. Usually how I like to do it is I like to do kind of like a battle between the 2, one on each eye, where they're more similar either in style, but since these are all tubing mascaras, that doesn't really matter. This one, I'm going to do it based off price point. Let's get on to this 3-day review. For today's battle, we have the Essence one and the LA Girl one. The Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes Tubing Mascara costs $4.99, and I have the shade black. In like all of my mascara videos, I don't have any eyeshadow primer, eyeshadow, or eyeliner. I think the Essence one is newer. This wand is pretty big. It says it's volumizing and defining. It also was 2020 Refinery 29 Beauty Innovator Award. So I guess it's not that new. I don't know how close I can really get to those inner corner lashes. I'm definitely seeing the length and the definition. It's a very wet formula. This is one coat. I have a feeling this is going to drop. I don't see too much volume, but I feel like I'll see a little bit more in my second coat. But I do see the defining. I do see the lengthening. Now to the second coat. There we go. Now you see that volume. It's a little clumpy, but I don't mind that. If you can stay like this by the end of the day, I think I'll like this one. On the left side, I'll be trying out the LA Girl Volumatic Volumizing Tubing Mascara in Ultra Black. It costs $6.99. It amplifies volume, length, lift, and fullness. These spikes are pretty big, but this is kind of what I was expecting for a tubing mascara. The Essence one was just a little bit different. Like this is a plastic wand. That's what you tend to see with tubing mascaras. Again, it's pretty big. So this one feels a lot lighter on the lashes. With the first coat, I can barely feel anything compared to the Essence one. That felt a lot heavier. Now the second coat, I am seeing that it's having a lot of trouble staying up, even though I just curled my lashes. The Essence one is doing better. Oh. Okay, there's that volume. Again, for some people, they might think this is a bit clumpy. The second coat is doing a better job at lifting the lashes versus just one coat. Okay, second coat, not bad. I really can't tell much of a difference between the 2 of these, not that they both have 2 coats. Right now, do I have a preference? Not really, because both brushes are really big. The LA Girl one is just a little more spiky, so you're more likely to poke yourself in the eye. But the look of the lashes on both sides look really pretty. I'm going to see you guys in 8 hours, and I think for this wear test and the next 2, I'm actually going to remove the mascaras in front of you guys so you guys can see how well it does remove, because the whole point of tubing mascaras and why so many people like it is because you can just use a little bit of warm water in your fingers and it just comes off so easily without any smudging. So I am going to incorporate that for today, tomorrow, and the next day. So I'll see you guys later today. I thought I was gonna say both sides look the exact same, but as I'm looking closer, there are some small differences. Both sides aren't as lifted, but what I'm noticing the most is that the LA Girl one has some flaking going on. You see a few black dots under my eyes, and on the Essence side, you do not see that at all. It was pretty easy to remove the dots because they're dry, but something to notice. Eyelids are looking pretty good, even though they're looking oily. So if I had to choose between these 2, I would go for the Essence one. Not only is it the cheapest, it's $4.99, but it also had no flaking. So now let's try to remove it with just some warm water. A little bit hard to do since I'm not in the bathroom. But the LA Girl one, very easy. That's nice. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's try the other eye essence. That was also very easy. So they both get 5 stars on the easy removal. All right, I'm going to wash my makeup off in the bathroom. I'll see you guys for day 2. Good morning, guys. We're having a late start to today. I've been up since 5 in the morning doing a bunch of other things. So today we have a battle between Milani and L'Oreal. The Milani highly rated lash extensions tubing mascara costs $13.99. The shade is 110. So this plastic brush is what I expect for tubing mascaras. If I had to prefer, I think this is my favorite style so far. So I heard a lot of great things about this mascara, so I'm hoping it's gonna live up to the hype. After just one coat, my lashes are immediately back down. I curled them ahead of time off camera, but this is the most disappointing one so far. This formula is very wet, probably the wettest that I've tried so far. Does it even look like I applied on mascara? It kind of looks like I applied a little bit of liner and that's about it. Second coat. I will say I do see length. I do see my lashes getting thicker, but the way it just immediately drooped down and it hasn't even been more than 10 minutes is very disappointing. This already feels like a pass. This doesn't look good. Why do people like this mascara? Can someone tell me down below, do you love this mascara? Let me know your thoughts, but it's just not giving it to me. I did get a little bit of my lower lashes. That's okay. It's a no, but we're still gonna do this word test. Let's move on to the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal Double Extend Lash Extension Effect Mascara costs $13.99, so the exact same price as the Milani one. There are 2 shades, black and blackest black. I have black. So this is a 2-step lash extension effect mascara that provides up to 80% longer looking nourished lashes. So this is the only mascara where there's a 2-step. So step 1 is on the white side. Oh, this looks like a mascara primer, and this is step 2. Look at that brush, totally different from step 1. It's bigger, it comes out. Not your typical tubing mascara wand, either one. So starting off with the primer, I'm wondering if this will be easy to remove like the other ones because there's a primer. Will it be just as easy? I'm not sure. But this step 1 feels just like those white primers that I used to wear. I used to wear this Essence one, a Lancome one that's very popular. It has a very similar feeling to that and also look. Step 2, this formula is very fine and thin. It doesn't feel heavy like the Essence one. So with one coat, it just gives me length, a little bit of lifting, but I feel like by the end of the day, they're gonna drop, just like the Milani side. Although the Milani side just dropped within like a few minutes, I have a sense this L'Oreal one's gonna drop too. Adding a second coat, I can tell the first coat dried. I'm able to build more easily, even get more length because of that. Okay, that's so much better. I love how it looks with 2 coats. I was able to give even more of a lift and more length. They do start to clump a little bit, but I am able to go back in with the mascara to separate it out a bit more. But there's a clear difference between which one I prefer more. The L'Oreal, hands down, it looks better on my eyes, the overall look of it, and it just feels lighter. It's not wet. You guys know I love a drier formula. So I will see you guys in 8 hours. Why am I always surprised to see my oily skin on camera? Because right now it looks super oily, but I think it's because of my studio light. Because in person, I don't think it looks this bad, but it's still oily, just not as oily. So for today's word test, both mascaras were exactly what I expected. Oh, the Milani one. This was very disappointing, especially since it had a lot of great reviews. I remember people talking about it when it first came out. This was just disappointing from the get-go. My curl dropped immediately. It was just pointless for even to curl my lashes. And the formula was quite wet and I just didn't like the look of it. And of course now, after 8 hours, I'm not gonna like the look. So for Milani, it's the worst one out of all of them. The L'Oreal also felt, it didn't have a curl, but definitely had like a lifting effect. I do prefer the L'Oreal side versus the Milani side. I feel like the Milani side is a little more clumpy, where the L'Oreal side is really just giving me length and separation. Still not my favorite, but if I had to choose between the two, I would choose L'Oreal. But I think the ones from yesterday are better than both of these. See how easily this Milani one comes off. When I was removing it from my lower lashes, it was like nothing. And I didn't even have any water on my fingers. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, now to the other side. So I'm noticing this side is not as easy as the Milani side. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, that was satisfying. I just had to go over it twice, where Milani only had to go over it once. All right, Not bad. I don't have that other mascara because I forgot to pick it up. So I think we're gonna have to do day 3 of the wear test when I get back. I almost didn't include this one because one, I lost it, then I had to buy it again. So I have another tube somewhere in this room. And this, it's hard to find, so I ended up getting mine on Amazon. It costs about $9. It says it's a long-lasting volume up to 24 hours, rain-proof, tear-proof mascara. So we're gonna start off with this one on my right eye. Already curled my lashes off camera. It's a plastic bristle. So something that I'm noticing right away is that this is a dry formula. Once the wand gets in contact with my lashes, it kind of clings to it. But you might be able to tell not that much product comes off. I think this is the driest formula out of all of the mascaras that I'm reviewing in this video. First coat really didn't do enough for me. Not that much product came off. Like, can you even see a difference? Not really. So let's add a second coat and see if it builds. And with the second coat, you're getting a little bit more length, a tiny bit of volume, but what I'm noticing with this is that you can see where it's clinging on my lashes. It's not an even application. I don't think I've ever had a mascara do this. It doesn't look good. Probably the worst mascara that I've tried so far. Darn, I was hoping that this was gonna be a good one, especially since it was on the drier side. I was like, ooh, I like a drier formula. This is just not doing much of anything. So let's move on to the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara costs $7. There are 3 shades. I have deep brown. This is a lengthening mascara. Now, I've taken a break from using this mascara because I've discovered some others. But if I'm remembering correctly, this is my favorite e.l.f. mascara out of all of them, and I've reviewed every single one. Wow, what a different application to the number 7 one. This one is more wet, even though I've had this for longer. Instantly just gives you that length, and it's just coating all of the individual lashes. 1 coat of the e.l.f. is doing way more than 2 coats of the number 7 one. So let's add another coat. This deep brown is really pretty. It's actually brown, but it's not too warm. I think the shade looks the most natural on me. And a lot of tubing mascaras, they only come in black. You don't really have the option. So I like how e.l.f. offers that. Oh yeah, look at that 2 coat. It looks so good. This is what they look side by side. I'm wondering if I got a dud on the number 7. Because how does it have, let me look back on Amazon. Oh wait, it only has 4 stars, 46 reviews. But just these pictures, they don't look the same at all. I don't understand. Has anyone tried the number 7 one? And if you had a different experience than what I'm having now, please let me know in the comments below. Because do I have to buy another tube? Or do I need to find my first tube that's somewhere in this room? Even though we haven't gone to the word test yet, an easy winner is the e.l.f. one. But I'll see you guys at the end of the day. There's a clear winner, e.l.f. all the way. I don't see anything on my eyelids, under my eyes, no little specks. Even number 7, although I don't like the application and the results because it feels a little uneven on my lashes. There's nothing on my eyelid, there's nothing under my eyes. If it applied better, maybe I would have liked it more. I'm really hoping that I just got a bad tube of this one because it's hard for me to believe that people buy this with this kind of result. You know what I mean? Out of all the tubing mascaras that I tried today, my favorite by far, and I'm torn between 2 and they give you different results, is the e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara and the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes. The e.l.f. one gives you more of a lengthening effect. The Essence one gives you volume. 2 different looks, but I do prefer the e.l.f. brush just a little bit more. The Essence one is a little bit thicker, but if you are on a tight budget, the Essence one is only $4.99 and e.l.f. is $7. So both of these, I think if I'm remembering correctly, are the cheapest or on the lower side. So that's a good thing. I want to continue wearing the Essence one and seeing how I feel and how it looks with more of like eyeshadow and just more eyeliner, more of like an eye look, to see how it looks with some other makeup. I might have a better final decision, but since these are 2 different types of tubing mascaras with different results, I feel like both of them can be my favorites. I hope you guys enjoy this tubing mascara review, the 3-wear test, 6 mascaras. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. Before we end this, I do want to show you guys on camera to see how these mascaras come off with just warm water, since I did that the last 2 days. So starting off with the number 7 one. All right, very easy. None of them have been really hard to get off. Now the e.l.f. one, I don't think I showed this on camera when I originally reviewed this. So I can tell already that the number 7 was easier to remove. This one's just a little bit harder, but not really. I just had to apply more water. But there you go. I'm gonna wash this off camera. If you guys want to see any other mascara reviews, definitely check out the next video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.